Good afternoon, this is Mike from AlphaCars and Motorcycles here in Northampton, New Hampshire. We're looking at a bright red Triumph T25SS, a really cool bike, British market bike that's either been imported over to the US or possibly sold here back in the early 70s. Now, this is a very special bike that we took on trade for a Royal Enfield, a line of bikes that we sell brand new here. We took this bike in and a BSA as well, owned by a motorcycle enthusiast who kept the bikes in good running condition right up until we traded them in with some minor adjustments after we brought them in. So I'll go through those things and walk through the bike with you here. Now, this T25SS, the SS stands for Street Scrambler. As you can see, the frame is a very minimal frame. It's a very lightweight bike. The T25T was actually a trail bike of that era, and this was more for the street. So it does have that very narrow minimalist look, kind of like an old school dirt bike, but with the drop bars, the small tank, and street tires and a street suspension, modified brake as well for the street. So as far as the history goes, kind of a fun, unique piece. You're never gonna see another one of these coming and going down the road. This one's been a little bit modified from what we can tell compared to the original bikes, but it still does have that high mounted exhaust for clearance underneath the frame, true to that Scrambler look. This bike has newer tires, or a newer tire up front and a rear tire that is in definitely serviceable, passable shape, but we haven't changed the tires here. We did adjust the front brake on the bike. Bites about as much as an old bike will, but you can see this little air cooler duct for the drum brake up front. Very cool piece of sort of Art Deco style and very functional. The tank is in good shape overall with very nice looking pinstriping. Couple of little wear marks here. We've described the bike as having a well-earned patina, which is true. This is not a show bike, it's a rider. And for anybody that is into old motorcycles, that's what they're really gonna love about it. I will start it up so you can hear it, and we'll take it for a quick ride so you can see it in action. But a couple more things before we do that. Let's take a look at the controls. So right up here on the headlight, we've got your ignition switch, your on-off, which controls your headlight as well. Your fuel tank and your oil fill and your speedo here. You got your levers and controls, a little bit of worn rubber up there, but nothing serious, mostly in good condition. We've adjusted the front brake like I mentioned. Primary cover has some little small nicks and scratches, but again, it looks right. The valve, the air-cooled head, the fins all look good, in very nice condition. We've adjusted the carburetor. Bike runs and drives very nicely. Makes an awesome sound through the straight-through exhaust. We also replaced the shift lever. The original one had actually broken off at the splines right down here. The splines weren't catching anymore, so it wasn't shifting at all. So we've actually gone ahead and replaced that. See a little bit of wear on the peg, on the right side peg. But all in all, very good condition. I love the red color. It's been a hot topic here of what color we would love to see this bike in. I really like it in red. I think it's flashy and fun, and because it's kind of noisy and it rips around the parking lot, I think it suits the bike really, really well. So hopefully you like the red as well. I'm gonna pause the video for a second, give it a quick start, and come right back to it.
We were close.
really good, but it's not perfect. There's some little stuff to do for the next owner if you want to get particular, and I hope you do. But there aren't very many of these out there, and we've been through it mechanically, and it is ready to ride and enjoy. So thanks for watching, and